Hey everyone, Chris Callaway here with Callaway Classics. We're doing a walk-around video today of this 1965 Mustang Fastback. And before we get started on this, I want to tell you a little bit about ourselves in case you're new to us. We are a classic car and truck dealership located in Marshall, Virginia. We operated out of 2 buildings that had previously been the longest continuously operated Ford dealership in America. We mainly sell 60s and early 70s American cars and trucks, but we also deal with newer specialty vehicles and also Japanese cars from the 90s and 2000s. This is a 289 C coat, so a factory 2-barrel, and it still has its original 2-barrel carburetor on it. It has power steering, power brakes, still drum brakes, but it is power brakes. It does have a console. It's refinished in silver blue, which was its factory color it left with. So this is a really nice car overall. It's a pretty nice driver. It's not a perfect car. She does have a few little flaws here and there, but presents very well overall. Gets a lot of looks and a lot of attention everywhere it goes. And the color is very stunning in person. And drives extremely well. It's just a nice Mustang all around. You know, it's no major frills. It's not hopped up or anything like that. It's just a nice cruiser. But it is just a stunning looking car. Very, very beautiful in person. Very pretty. And we'll take a quick look at the interior here. It's a nice blue interior to go with the outside of the car. Everything's in pretty nice shape with the interior. No tears or rips on the seats. They're held up really well. And I forgot to mention this car was restored in 2011. So you see the backs are nice there. The only room for improvement I'd say for the interior is the carpet. It's a little, there's no holes or anything and no rips, but it's just a little dirty. It could use a good cleaning or potentially a replacement. You know, it's a nice winter project for someone. And then that's nice, the console light works. But the carpet on the back, on the fold down, that's pretty nice shape. There's no odors in the car, no tears on the ceiling, you can see there. Excuse me. We'll flip this up. The fold down rear seat does work. And these seats are in nice shape. You got your seat belts back there. The only thing I'm missing is on the lights on the back here, I need to get the glass plastic piece. The bulbs, everything there. The bezel's there. It just needs what I call the glass piece, the cover, the lens. Door panels are nice. Underneath is nice on the doors. Take a look at this. Here's your door tag. Oops, sorry, a little wiggly there. There's your door tag. And as with all of our cars, all these videos, I have all these photos online. So there's certain things that are just easier to see as photos, and there's some things that are better to see as a video. So that is CallawayClassics.com. You can check out all those photos if you want any still shots of a lot of this. But again, here is your underneath, just to show you the condition of the carpet. Yeah, it's not bad, but you know, it's a little bit dirty, but yeah, it depends on what you want to do with the car. Here's your instrument cluster. I'll start her up for you. So obviously it's been warmed up a little bit when I pulled it out of the garage to do this video, but starting up it's pretty easy. Cold starts after it's been sitting for a few days. Give it 2 pumps, quarter on throttle, fires up. Your heater controls. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but the blower does work, the heater works. Radio does not work. You can hear something click, so something's going on there, but it just doesn't have any sound. All your lights work, everything. Horn works. The only thing with the horn, the contact points, they don't work on the 3 points here. It's only in the center, but it does work. temperature gauge works, fuel gauge works, your speedometer works, odometer works, all that fun stuff. You said the wipers work. So yeah, everything's great on it. Walk around here, see. Get a little close up so you can hear the exhaust. Sounds good, it's not too loud, it's just a standard 289 2-barrel. All the chrome on the car is pretty nice, all the trim pieces, the bright work. Again, no tears in the seats. They go up nice and easily. Here's your carpet. See, it's a little dirty under there, but something that could potentially be cleaned up or replaced. So you got one stain there. But that's it. That's really the biggest issue with the interior, is just that. The carpet. Everything else is pretty nice. You can see the roof there. No cracks in the dash. There's your 289. So a standard style radiator. It's likely the stock radiator that was redone. I haven't checked the date code on it. So you got power steering, you have power brakes. Before I forget, all the windows go up and down without issue. Vent windows open and close without issue. And you do have a remote mirror, which does work. Right down there, the controls there. There you go. And again, all the chrome's in pretty nice shape on everything. You do have a passenger side mirror there, which is helpful. And reverse lights work as well. So we'll do a quick up and down on the body here, and I'll point out some of the stuff as we go. So one of the biggest things that jumps out when you see it in person is this nick right here. So that's been touched up. It's something, just to give you perspective, don't notice it until you're on the car. Overall, they did a really nice paint job on this car when they did it. The gaps only right here, these are a little tight right here when they pulled these pieces together. So it's a little bit of a bulge that you don't really notice till you're on the car. This one's a little bit better, but they have a touch up there. You can see it's a right here it's a little tight. So, and these are things I'm just pointing out. These are really nitpicking the car. You don't see these until you're right up on the car and you're really looking for this stuff. When you see this car just driving down the road or just in the parking lot, it looks fantastic. The other thing is a dent right here. Don't know how well you can pick that up. There it is there. I'd say it's about the size of a nickel or a quarter. And I've got a paintless dent repair guy, but he's out of town, so he hasn't looked at that yet. It's something that I'm not sure for certain that it can be taken out, but I would think that a paintless dent repair guy, a good one, could take that out. But my guy that I normally use is not here right now. And the other big thing is this piece right here. This got chipped. So something that could be replaced if you found a new surround for that, but that is right there. So it's touched up, but it does have a chunk missing out of it. And then the only other thing I've noticed on the paint that's major that jumps out at you is this piece right here. There's a little bit of a crack right there on the hood. But again, just very well presented car. Presents very well. And I mean, the chrome and everything on it's very nice. Let's take one last pass down this way. And I'm not going to I don't have a video of it underneath, but I do have pictures of the underside on our website, so you can take a look at those there. And it does look like a section of the floors have been replaced, but any metal that they did replace, it seems like whoever did it did a very nice job. You know, it's not all completely original sheet metal, but whoever did it seemed to know what they were doing, and so they did a pretty good job with it. And it does have, these are aftermarket replicas of the styled wheels that you can get as an option on the Mustang, so it looks very nice on the car. And it does have newer tires. I believe they're 2023 day codes. All right, so we're just taking this for a quick little drive through town and outside town to show you how it drives. And it's pretty easy to drive. It's very manageable. Actually very pleasant driving Mustang. So it doesn't pull hard one way or another when you're just driving. It tracks pretty straight. It also doesn't pull hard when you're braking. Everything works on it. The lights, whoops. Wiper motor obviously works. Lights work. Turn signals on the inside and the outside of the car. All the gauges work. Fuel gauges work. Just going to get drizzled on a little bit here, so I'm gonna make this kind of a shorter drive video, but at least get her up to speed for you. The roads aren't really wet right now, and it's just a light drizzle, so I'll wipe down the car when we get back. But so there's, 50 miles an hour. It's a bumpy bridge, takes that pretty well. Still tracking straight. Brakes a little to the left. So you saw there, it does pull a little to the left. Turn around here. So just a slight pull on the left, but nothing major. Very little compensation. It's not like when you hit them, it jumps you off the road. I've had cars like that that are pretty dangerous. So that's just half throttle. So she gets up to speed, goes through the gears pretty well. A little play in the steering wheel like most Mustangs have, you can see there, but it does grab. use of the brakes there. So they pull a little to the left when you get on them. I'll show you here. Makes pretty straight, but we're going a little bit slower there. Like I mentioned, this isn't as long as a normal driving video is, just because it's rain here. Wipers do work. So like I said, just a nice little Mustang to cruise around in. It's, you know, it does have the nice creature comforts that, you know, a lot of people want. It's got the power steering. It does have power brakes. Granted, they are drum all the way around. The power brakes, the booster does help. You know, a nice little upgrade some people do is they'll put discs in the front. It's not a difficult thing to do, but I mean, as it is, it's a nice cruiser. I mean, you can't ask for much more. You know, again, it's not a radical engine. It's been rebuilt at some point, but it seems like it's stock specifications. And it does what you want. It gets you up to speed on the highway. Granted, we didn't go that fast, but I've driven it down the highway, 75 miles an hour. It handles pretty well. And it does it. It gets up to speed. It doesn't have a high gear ratio. I can't remember what it is. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a 283, 2.8 something in the back. So it's not wound up when you're driving down the highway. That's what I'm getting at. Shifts through the gears pretty easily. Yeah, overall, it's a nice, great little car. Great little Mustang Fastback. You know, we always have these Mustangs and coupes and fastbacks, and this one, for whatever reason, the color in person, it just seems to get a lot of attention. A lot of people gravitate towards this more so than other Mustangs we've had in the past. I think it's just the nice blue, easy on the eyes. So, all right, that is the end of the drive. Go wipe this girl down. All right, well, that is it for this video. Thanks for checking out the Mustang, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. You can also reach me through the phone or email, and all that information is on our website at www.callawayclassics.com, and we will see you on the next one.